In today's video, I'm going to be going on the best keyboard and mouse settings for Warzone Season 4. If you just started on keyboard and mouse, well, this is a video for you. I'm going to be going on my personal settings and what I currently use to play Warzone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's hop right into it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to show you my mouse. This is the HyperX Pulsar Haste wireless mouse. That's my current setup for my mouse. For my keyboard, I use the Apex Pro TKL 2021 version. I need point switches. It is out of stock, unfortunately, but this keyboard has been doing me great ever since. But I would really recommend trying the 2023 version if you like. And this mouse, HyperX Haste Pulsar wireless, great mouse, honeycomb as well, and it's very light. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I use 1600 DPI for my mouse sensitivity, 600 DPI. In game sense, I'm using 2.20. It gives me a good control over my aim. I have a good amount of space of mouse pad, and I have a big desk, so my mouse pad is pretty big, and I'm able to control my aim. For example, if I show real quick here, right here in the fire range, I'm able to control this pretty good. I like my sense. It's also personal preference at the end of the day, but it's also good to try from high to low if you're playing on 800 DPI, 600 DPI, 3200, etc. This is what I currently use for my sense. It does pretty good for me, honestly. I'm able to get good kills, win a lot of gunfights because my aim is not moving too much. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I currently use. 2.20. You can always try it out. But yeah, back to the settings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for my ADS multiplier, I'm using 1.0, and this is what I currently use. I think I use instant. I don't know why I'm Gadro, but I do use instant. This is what I currently use for my ADS multiplier. ADS sensitivity type, I have it on relative. I don't use legacy. I use relative. I don't know. It's also personal preference at the end of the day. You can always test which one, but I just been using relative ever since Warzone 1. It's been doing great for me, so that's what I currently use. I don't use any custom sensitivity at all. Vertical aim assist, standard all the way. This is all personal preference. Now, mouse wheel delay is basically when you want to YY. That's what it would be called in controller. So this is basically what you have to do when you do this, and you want to YY basically, but you're literally scrolling up and down with the wheel. This is what you can do with it. That's what it basically is. The lower it goes, the faster you do it, but I keep it at a certain level so it doesn't switch my guns, and it just basically stays on one. So yeah, that's what it is. If you want to try it out, that's the setting that you use to in order for you to do this. Basically, that's what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now going to my personal keybinds that I use in Warzone. Okay, my slide canceling, it is a pattern, I feel like, because I'm literally pressing Alt Control Space. So it's W Alt Control Space, and it's a pattern that I've able to my muscle memory just muscle memory that you have to learn, right? So this is my current keybinds that I use. You know, I have right here, this is the setting that you have to have if you want to have that pattern, right? Prone and dive, I use shift. Slide, I use control, and then crouch, alt. But in game, right, if I show you real quick and if I do just alt, it just slides, right? Alt crouch, it cancels it, right? But in order to do that all in motion, if I do alt control space, it's basically a whole slide. So it's all a pattern, a motion pattern, right? So alt control space, and it's pretty good. I don't know, you know, it's something I found pretty good to use, alt control space, and you can, you know, I like it. You guys can try it out. It's also a pattern though. You can get down pretty quickly, but it's a pattern, like I said. And yeah, let's go on to the other one. Going down to my combat keybinds. This is what I currently use. Nothing crazy. Weapon mount Z. Inspect, I use I. Fire mode T. Melee, I use E. I don't know, I like E for melee. Lethal and tactical equipment, I use G and Q. Field upgrades X. Armor plate 4. You can either use 4 or E. It's personal preference at the end of the day. Vehicle keybinds, I don't really think those matters, but I can always show them just in case. This is just personal preference at the end of the day. Once again, backpack, keybinds, map. I use the it's literally next to the one, that little like comma apostrophe, sorry. But yeah, that's what it is. I don't have any keybinds for that. Yeah, that's just, you know, I can also show menu just in case. These are just keybinds that just been default ever since. So yeah, let's go over to gameplay. Okay, now gameplay, it depends on what your playstyle is. If you're fast, if you're slow, it really depends, right? But this is what I currently use because I'm a fast player. I have these on toggle, but one thing you have to make sure you have on all the time is automatic tactical sprint. It literally tells you what it is, and I can also show you with it off. If it's off, your character is literally going to walk, and you're gonna have to set a keybind in order for you to run and walk. So, sorry, run and just sprint at the same time. If you have an automatic sprint, it's just gonna sprint. It won't give you the tactical sprint. This is literally what automatic sprint is. Now, when you turn it on automatic tactical sprint, that's when your gun will go up like that. It's literally what it does when you're going up like that, and that's when you know you're tactical sprinting, which means you're running faster. So you want to make sure you're on automatic tactical sprint. Now, you guys can go to copy these settings as well. I have single tap sprint, not run. You want to have sprint. Walk behavior, that can be hold. These is your personal preference, but I suggest you guys try these out. Automatic airborne partial, want to have that on partial. Going down to ground and mantle, have that on. It's going to basically, it'll like jump on any ledge it sees, but you're gonna have to learn how to control it in order for that to not happen. I personally like to have it on so I don't have to span my space bar. So yeah. Slide dive activation, independent. Automatic parachute behavior, keep this on off. If you have a free fall, it will basically just open by itself. As soon as you before you even hit the ground, it'll open by itself, which can cause you bad drops. So recommend you guys turning that off. Movement advanced settings, these are all just, I don't know, this has been default, I guess. Scrolling down, we have combat behaviors. You can copy these settings, try them out, but there's also different options when you click on the drop down. Yeah, equipment behavior, have hold. Weapon mount, this is toggle. I have tactical stance, ADS melee, tactical stance behavior on toggle. I'm gonna play apply all. You want that for sure. You don't want one because then it'll just apply one. You got to click the keybind again. So once you apply, you press the, if you put on apply all, you press the keybind once and it'll just apply all of them. This you should keep it grouped. This is personal preference. This is vehicle behavior and overlay. You can always copy those if you like. And now let's go over to the graphic settings. Sorry, the telemetry settings. These settings right here are based off your in-game HUD and what you see on your screen. You can always mess around with these. If you want to use the color customization that I currently use, this is what I use. I actually like it on blue. I don't know why it was on orange. But yeah, this is what I currently have and use. If you want to have good coloring in your game, you want to have color filter number 2, color filter target on both. Make sure intensity on interface and word are both on 100%. Going back, if you want to know how to turn on your crosshair, turn it off but have a dot, what you would do is turn off crosshair right here, go down and turn on center dot, and you will only see this. And you will only see the dots right here. That's what you will see all the time. Now, going on to the next setting, you can always have visual marks if you want to have them on or off. You can always do that. You can always have mess around with these. Like I said, personal preference at the end of the day. In-game text chat if you want to have it on or not. Now, right here, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know what your FPS is, your delay, your packet loss, this is the setting that literally allows you to turn everything on. You can always say all on, all off, essentials. It'll just give you the most important ones. And yeah, so recommend you guys having this on if you want to see your FPS, your latency, your packet loss, and if you want to see what your GPU how hot it's running, always can see that as well. The temperature. Really recommend trying this setting. You can always have it on or off, however you like it. Personal preference. These settings down here, it's just personal preference. At the end of the day, I would recommend having skip intro movie on. But yeah, those are the keyboard and mouse settings that I currently use. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys did enjoy this settings tutorial guide for keyboard and mouse, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to your boy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.